Our philosophy has always really been about partnering and working together with other groups of people. So since we've started our business, Peter and myself, in 1989, we actually met through the Home Builders Association, and we've both been very active, myself and members of our company, in Canadian Home Builders Association and Chamber of Commerce movement. And then in more recent years, we've transferred that into charitable relationships with other community groups. So typically our business relationship is to network, meet people, partner, and work with other like-minded people. I would suggest it's really experience and patience and thinking long-term about business practices. Our business is somewhat based on demographics, for example, in the housing business and community development. So it's not really a transactional style of thinking where we win or lose per deal or per situation. We're really always thinking about the longer-term sustainability and opportunity. So I think that's our biggest business edge, because it allows us to be patient. And I would say you can lose every battle and win the war, and I have had experience on that. So we've lost lots of battles, but it's always worked out in the end. So we're quite pleased with the strategy we've employed to date.
In our business, what inspires me most is I love architecture, and I think it's almost a hobby. And I love to build a building, and you know, then I go back years later and I look at it, and I always critique the architecture. And when I go to cities, if I go on holidays, I'm always looking at architecture. And that's what inspires me a lot. And actually I'm very proud, you know, I drive around the city and in other small communities where I've built buildings over the years, and along with my partner Greg, and even on my own before that. And I go back, and a very enjoyable day for me is to go back and look at the buildings that I've built in years past, and even, you know, my framed houses, and I go back and I look at, you know, the different places, and that's what gives me energy and gives me joy. Back in 1977, I built a building called Christine Manor. It was named after my wife, a smaller building, which I still own today. It's a rental building, and architecturally a marvelous building. It inspires me. I go and I look at it, and the building's now 33 years old, and it's still my favorite building.